we'll just take a look at some trends on X and all of that over the weekend. It's been a weekend, so at times in the morning there's just so much that you want to talk about that happened over the weekend. We'll just touch about a few that we can. Of course, the president was in Rome for the inauguration of the 267th Pontiff. So he was there. Bianca Ojukwu was there. Peter Obi was there. Bayo Nanoga was there. They gave their thoughts. A number of world leaders were there. It shows you the power, the unifying power that religion has. We have a Muslim president. He went there himself, which for me was something that I would say is in good faith.
And extremely significant.
He could easily have sent somebody, a minister or something, but he went himself. I mean, and it's not his religion, so that's quite something. Bringing it down here, I mean, there is no problem with a Christian going to a mosque. There's no problem with. I remember this content creator doing iftar. You know, they went to churches also. They invited Christians into them to share in their as they were eating and all of that, which is a wonderful thing. We can all live in peace, unity, and harmony.
And you know, all of these also remind me of just how much the world has evolved.
Definitely.
Looking at a lot of things that were trending over the weekend, I was really amazed, and I dare say inspired as well. A lot of amazing things happening, things many people could never dream of. But this is really commendable.
Very honestly. There was a time, you know, because you said the world has changed, there was a time that even certain countries might not have even been invited for such a ceremony like this. But, you know, that's one of the things that happened over the weekend. Then, of course, there was a special wedding that happened over the weekend. Now, there was a very emotional, heartfelt tribute from Davido to his manager, Asha Asika, who got married over the weekend. And everyone is just, you know, seeing Davido in a different light. I'm like, I've always thought of him as a very, you know, he writes a lot of love songs. So I'm thinking him writing something heartfelt is not really surprising to me, but the whole of, you know, his fandom seems to be reacting positively.
It's actually sweet to see.
Very sweet.
I noticed that even when I shared it to the group, I had to write sweet.
Very sweet.
There's this thing about brothers, you know, friends that become brothers. Like, you know, you go to war together.
After 15 years, of course.
A lot of things that you guys have been through, the heartache and now the win, of course, which is worth celebrating. It's really is amazing. Which brings me to something
and then
else.
Let's just, you know, congratulations, Asha, on
congratulations.
You know, on this amazing milestone, and may God bless your new home.
I'm holding back on something, so I'm just going to keep holding back.
Really? What are you holding?
I was just going to say that the first time I ever, you know, got to know of Asha was when it was trending that he and Kopi were in a relationship. So that's just what I wanted to say. But,
Mary, you
I find
have to drop it.
But
really interesting.
We're having our whipped cream
just how
second layer.
I can't believe I was actually staring at that. My cotton.
So the whipped cream is coming off after you have put in the red velvet. I'm sure the chocolate will come up on that one now.
So we said it before.
Oh, you're having separate
cake,
glasses for
whipped cream, cake, whipped cream, cake. That was what
looks
we were
amazing, doesn't it?
It does.
Now, guys, I don't know if you saw this stuff by Tee Billz, where he talked about him being the parent that doesn't want his child to be sneaking around and you know, being rebellious. So he shared a photo of his child, that his daughter, his teenage daughter, with her boyfriend.
I think she's 18 now, right? She's not a teenager anymore.
Well, she's still a teenager.
18 is an adult,
18, 19, 17. When you're 20, then you're no longer 18.
Semantics.
Are you kidding me?
But 19, so once the teen is still in.
But 18. So once someone is 18, they can get married. They could be, you know, tried in court or whatever.
Still within their teenage years.
But she's still a teenager. She is still. In Korea, even, at least I know of South Korea, as a teen, you're still not an adult. You become an adult when you're 21. So it's applicable to different places.
She was standing in this photo with her boyfriend, who apparently is, you know, very respectable boy. And he's also he praised him, you know, gave him some accolades as well. And I'm like, okay, you know, he's bringing the boy close. But this is not the average reaction a guy has to
his daughter.
No, to even receiving his daughter's boyfriend. I don't know, maybe what movies have told us, what we've seen online, when a man is receiving his, okay, I'll go to that Will Smith scene with Martin Lawrence where his daughter's boyfriend arrived at the door and they arrived with 2 pistols, like, who did you come to see? You know, like, that's the reaction you expect a guy to have when receiving
So I have my opinion on that, but I'm wondering at Mike's.
I don't have an opinion yet. you can
because Mike seems lost in thoughts about
He's
it.
eating cake.
I'm not thinking about it.
You're not thinking about. You're more concerned about the cake.
No, but your daughter brings home a guy.
About it.
Brings home a guy. Mike, it's only a guy that can respond to this. Your daughter brings home a guy. What is your initial response?
That probably was not the first time. So they were going out somewhere. So
Okay.
Shouldn't you as a parent be happy? I mean, at 18, a number of children are growing much faster these days.
Sure.
At that 18, probably might be her 3rd boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
Maybe even 4th.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, your average 18-year-old.
It's possible.
Scary thought.
Your average 18-year-old.
Yeah,
probably in her 3rd relationship.
doesn't mean that intimate. It might just be that she's been going out with different people.
Or no intimacy, I'm just saying on the average, your 18-year-old, probably in her 3rd or 4th relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scary.
It is. If you look at standards, I mean, you're talking about 13, 12-year-olds now who are already in relationships, and then you start moving. So you think about it. What's the average length of a relationship, especially in such a culture?
Yeah, a culture like today.
Exactly. So 3, 4.
I personally would
But it's a good thing for
love to
me.
meet my child's boyfriend.
Yeah, but you're the mom.
Yeah.
It's different for the dad.
It's the best way to protect the
Yeah, true
child.
that.
Really.
It's different for
It
the
is.
dad.
True that. But for me, like you mentioned about that movie, I'd want to see somebody who, for being a dad over my daughter, if I love that daughter, I would love to see the guy. I hope he's strong.
Yes.
I hope he can protect her.
Exactly.
Physically as well as.
And it also curbs guys.
Psychologically and emotionally, so it's a good thing.
The dad is
So the
involved.
response of the guy to the father will tell the father a lot about who this guy is. You know.
But then, of course, we'll continue the conversation. You can join us on social media as well using the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TBC.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where the
already top of the
conversation
hour.
continues
It
from.
is.
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Mary and Titi now, okay, no, Mary has worked small. It's Titi that's about to start working
After
now.
all the cake you're eating.
Don't
We'll be
mind
back
him.
after this time out.